chaos, two assholes with microphones manage to grab your attention for a split second before you change the channel. But they are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast, that wasn't fact-checked by the way, where the audience can become a guest of the show for whatever reason you choose to do that is beyond me, but presenting your hosts Devin G. Ewert and Patrick Martin.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We're adjusting on the fly. Here, what do you need? See, camera 2?
Yeah.
All right, camera 2. Camera 2, you ain't got nothing. What happened?
Hello, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties like we always do. 160 episodes and we're still having it. But it's okay. It's all right. Give us a minute. There it is. Okay, yeah. That's good enough, I think.
Cord is loosened. Jeez. It's almost like we've been gone or something.
Yeah. Feels like it. We've been gone.
Ooh.
All right. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? How was your trip? How was Amber? Hey, Amber. How you doing?
I'm great.
We can't hear her.
Uh-oh. I can switch to those.
Hold on.
Hello.
All right, go ahead, talk.
Hello. I'm doing great.
Yeah, turn her way up.
Hello.
As close as you can without
Okay.
punch you in the
Is
face.
that
There you
good?
go. There you go. We can hear you now.
All right.
Okay, I can hear you.
A little
now.
better.
That's good. That's good.
All right, so welcome to the studio. Sorry about the chaos. That's what happens when you're literally out of the country.
Yeah, really. Joe Mary, hello. Ashley, hello. How y'all doing? And everybody else. All right. Well, tonight's guest, sorry we were late. It happens. Tonight's guest is Amber McNutt. So do you have her bio open or you want me to read it?
You can go ahead.
I can read it. Okay. All right. Amber is a native of West Memphis, Arkansas. Is that like on the border?
It is.
Okay.
It's 6 miles from Memphis.
Okay. West Memphis, Arkansas. Amber graduated from the University of Arkansas with a bachelor degree in accounting and is a CPA. She had her first.
Smart, eh?
Yeah, she's kind of smart. She had her first on camera experience as a youth reporter for Fox. Which ignited a passion for her performing.
Wait, was that Fox and CORSICANA?
Was that Fox and CORSICANA? Yeah.
We love CORSICANA here.
Yeah. Her passion for performing that she would later put to work as a print model, actress in several motion pictures, including Undying, starring James Russo, Redstone, starring Neal McDonough, right? Donna, whatever. Okay, sorry. And the recent one, CORSICANA, starring Isaiah Washington. Amber taught image classes in Northwest Arkansas as well. She eventually transitioned into the role of producer and most recently executive producer to the motion picture Not Night, starring Brenna D'Amico, D'Amico and Tony Todd, and once again, Corsicana, where she served as not only executive producer but was also a daily producer, actress, and creative collaborator. Amber balances her career in the motion picture industry with being a mother of 5 and serving on several boards and charity committees in Highland Park, Texas, right down the street from Love Field.
So, mother of 5. How the hell do you find
right.
time to do all this?
Well, 3 of them are older, so
Okay. What are the
2 are
ages?
young. They are 30, 23, 20, 10, and 8.
Okay, so you still got.
Wow, they're spread out.
They are spread
That's
out.
right.
They are spread out. Yeah. So,
So
all
how
right.
do you go from CPA and punching numbers to film? Like complete polar opposite. One's introvert, one's extrovert.
I kind of didn't fit in with the accounting
I
crowd.
can imagine that.
I don't know. I liked it. I liked the organization of it all. But I did not enjoy just sitting behind the desk and
Punching
looking at a
numbers all day long.
computer. I didn't really even get to speak to many clients actually at that point in time. But I started teaching after that, and I taught at Northwest Arkansas Community College.
What were you teaching?
Accounting.
Accounting. Okay.
And business classes.
You want to switch cameras to her?
Is it not switch? Oh,
there you
sorry.
go. There you go.
Sorry, we had that.
There she is. There's Amber right there.
There she is for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah. Okay.
So you were saying you were teaching and you were going into those details.
It wasn't a big deal. It was fun though. I really got to know my students, and anyway, I had most of my students took me for all my different classes I taught, and so I really got to know them. They were sweet. Most of my students did really well too. I'm not one of those teachers who has to have a certain amount of F's or anything. So they all did well. They all did well. Give them their A.
I got a couple of F's.
You did?
Yeah.
No.
That does not surprise me.
I got a couple of F's. 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th, and
Oh, no.
senior.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Not
there
in
you
my
go, 30
class.
minutes ago. And plus, you know, I mean, you know, I still managed to graduate. So
Aw.
it's all good.
Oh, how'd you do that? You can't graduate with F's.
Well, teachers.
Yeah, how did you do that?
Teachers. So, you know,
No.
maybe the teachers felt sorry for me. Nah, it's okay.
I know when I went to high
I brought
school,
them up. I had to bring the grades up or I was going to get my ass kicked.
Well, I remember high school down here, most of my hard classes were all my coaches. So, of course, chemistry 2, 100.
Oh.
Spanish 3, 100.
Hey, watch this film and then write notes, and then tell me what you wrote. And then you get 100.
Yeah.
How fair is that?
And then I go to Missouri, where I actually graduated
Right.
high school and college, and I was like, oh, shit. They got me in all advanced placement classes because they think I'm fucking smart. They didn't realize all my coaches were my teachers in Texas.
Aw.
Yeah, like that whole no pass, no play like type thing that's, you know, big in Texas. Well,
Yeah.
they found a loophole. Well, if they just make the coaches,
Yeah.
they'll fucking pass you. every
Yeah,
time.
they passed that. They passed that right after I graduated in
Really?
'87.
Oh.
I remember that. That's going. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I wouldn't.
So my
I wouldn't have
school
been able to play.
was the Rebels, and our flag
Oh, fuck the Rebels.
was banned. After the year I graduated, the flag was no longer. And then, of course, they recently changed their name altogether. They're no longer the Rebels.
What are they?
The Royals.
Oh.
Intimidating.
Ooh.
We were
Hey.
the devils.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fitting.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Robert just said Amber.
A
So
whole lot of
there we go.
exclamation points.
How you like that, Robert? Amber. Is that your voice? Amber.
I don't
Aw.
think it's that feminine.
Hi, Robert.
No, I don't think his line of work. I don't think so. Amber. there. Just use that deep voice, you know.
Aw.
So anyway,
I think he's gonna join in.
yeah, can we have a link and have it sent to Robert, and Robert can join in if
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that, Robert. He wants.
Hold on. My email all of a sudden decides it wants to start working.
Oh wow.
Yes, links.
Oh yeah, and I messaged see, the margarita already got to me. Messaged Robert and everything. I said, okay, we got Amber now. You know what? You're gonna be next.
Oh,
know, and everything.
yes, he
Well-
should be.
Well, I mean, it's gonna have to be like maybe a month because I mean we're booked, but or I can switch people around or whatever. And I know he's just gonna want to do it from Corsicana. No, he's gonna have to come to Dallas.
That's right.
That's right. He's gonna have to
I'll
come
take
to
him
Dallas.
to
Come in the
dinner
studio.
beforehand.
Do what?
I said, tell him to come in the studio.
Yeah, Robert, you got to come in studio
Hell yeah.
with your cowboy hat.
I'm
Ne-
just gonna tell you, your dog is gonna want to go home with me. I can tell already.
Nice try, but no.
Yeah.
Robert says, I want to be in the studio.
Well, come on, Robert.
Come on.
All right. Well, I have some questions for Amber, and
Well, hold on. She was starting to talk about her upbringing. So she was
oh,
CPA, and
okay.
she was
I'm sorry.
teaching.
We squirreled. My
We
bad.
squirreled because we had camera, microphone. We
We
all
always squirrel. Did you
I'm
notice
trying-
that when you were checking us out on Spotify? No?
Maybe once, only once.
Yeah.
And
That must have been a good
that's
day.
that's the whole damn show. That's the whole damn show.
But we all bring it back in the end.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Ashley
ahead.
said many has tried to take Willow. Devil will not let her go. Hell no.
Devil will not let her go. It says Devin.
Oh, baby
So
girl.
you call yourself Devil?
No, Devin.
You
What?
said Devil.
I didn't say devil.
Yeah, you did. You said Devil.
No, I didn't.
No,
Rewind the
I
tapes.
said devil.
Rewind
because
the
we were
tape.
the West Memphis. Blue
Oh,
Devils.
okay. You were the Devil.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
That was
what?
so 5 minutes ago.
You know what? Hey, get this. We were the Trojans.
Oh,
So-
that's pretty
wow.
cool.
Yeah, so I'm surprised we had.
Trojan Rebel Devils.
So-
there's a theme.
So I'm surprised. That Trinity Trojans has not been changed because Trojans. I mean yeah. You
Well,
go,
I'm doing Greek history.
so you go to school with a bunch of rubbers. You know what I'm saying?
They had a
It's a horse.
condom museum.
Oh what?
It's a horse.
Oh,
A Trojan horse.
I thought you said something else. Sorry. Okay. All right. It's cool. All right. Go ahead. You can finish.
Okay, so you were teaching. You loved your students did good. And then how did you transition from there to getting into the film?
I taught image classes for a while, and that was very rewarding because there were at least one or two girls who were there on scholarship
Mhm.
each session, and I helped the girls. Okay, so some of the girls who were there on scholarship, you could, they didn't have much, and so they needed. I mean, I didn't grow up with a lot either. I certainly wasn't hurting horribly, but I bought a lot of my own
Hard.
clothes and that sort of thing. And I always worked, and anyway, so I would help the girls dress well, and we practiced interviewing.
Explain what image the class is. I'm
So
assuming, but
I
like,
would
walk
help
the audience.
them with their posture
Uh-huh.
and walking nicely. I actually had it matters.
Maybe I need that.
Yes.
Just walking
Exactly.
nicely.
I'll work with you next week.
Okay.
Anyway,
Balance book on your head.
exactly. So I had a model come and help them and show them how she would walk on the runway some.
Mhm.
And anyway, I helped them pose better for photos, and I taught them how to do resumes and applications for jobs. And then I would get
See
them in
all
front.
the shit that they don't teach you in school.
Right, exactly.
The
I'm good at
useful
that.
stuff that will help you in your career. But yes, yeah, they
I
don't
would-
teach that for some reason.
Yeah, the owner of the place would actually do a fake interview with them. And they were so cute. They would be so nervous. It wasn't even a real interview.
I hate interviews, man. I don't know what it is. I mean, I could talk to anybody, and it's just like, but it's always like they're always looking for a specific thing, and it's like trying to figure out what that specific thing is that they're looking for. Yeah,
Yeah, intimidating.
it's not
What's the
intimidating.
specific thing I'm supposed to say right now? It's kind of it's
Uh-oh.
kind of the same.
Oh yeah, what specific thing are you supposed to
No.
say?
I'm asking y'all. You're
And who put you up to it?
Robert.
Patrick?
Yeah,
let's blame everything on Robert.
Where is he? I thought he was going to join in.
I sent the link. I don't know if I need to send it directly to him. Let's see.
All right, you can go ahead.
Anyway, I loved it. That was so rewarding. I would see these girls later, and they'd always give me a big hug. So that was fun. And then I was on a movie set with Robert Johnson in a scene with him on a very fun movie. There's a guy from Melrose Place who was supposed to be my husband. I forgot his name.
Is it
I
that
hate
Thomas
that.
Ian person?
It was Thomas somebody.
Or is that
I
Thomas
should know
Ian,
this.
whoever that guy is?
I don't know.
So wait,
That's
backtrack. How did
not
we
right.
go from the image class to transitioning now into acting?
I skipped ahead.
I know you squirreled.
Yeah, I did. Taught accounting and stuff. I had a bunch of babies in between.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm like trying to paint the picture for the audience. Like, so how does she go from being a mother, doing this, to being a CPA, to
Like
like
squirreled like us.
worse? She's
Exactly.
really
Really
her own
bad.
story.
Yeah, right.
Trying to bring her back in, trying to
Yeah.
reel her back in, and that's terrible if I'm the one doing it.
Yeah, that's true. I should just reel
Yeah,
it
just
back
reel her
in.
back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so image class you taught, and then you started working with a model, obviously, to show them posture and all that sort of stuff. So then, what possessed you? How did you transition? Where did
That
did the
is
pieces
a long
fall?
story. So I
We
went
got
from
time. We have
there.
microphones.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
great. So I was in Arkansas during all that,
Mhm.
in Northwest Arkansas.
It's a huge market out there in Arkansas for acting, and no,
Especially Little Rock.
especially Little Rock.
No.
That's where all-
that's
where all the
look at
stars
it this
go.
way, Amber. At least it wasn't Kentucky.
Oh,
You know?
but I was just there.
You
Kentucky's
were?
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot of actors from Louisville. I need my friend to say them all. I can't remember, but I think Tom Cruise is from there. That's the only one I remember.
Who?
Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah.
He's from somewhere around there.
He's
Yeah.
from Kentucky?
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Someone needs to look that
So
up
this
for
is
us.
why this is so much more to the story. Is like, how do you go from a small town to like all of a sudden getting into acting and stuff like that?
Well, so then I left there. There was actually that place in Northwest Arkansas that I worked with. So there was a little bit. And then I started working in the medical industry after that because I started out in college a biology major
Mhm.
and then changed to accounting. And so when I got to Texas, I started working in spine implants. So I went in spine surgeries and I sold the implants that go between the vertebrae and the screws and all the interesting things that go on.
So would you be
surgery.
able to fix my bulging disc?
Sure. I don't know.
Probably
That's
not
my
now.
back.
Back in.
That's my back. I'm talking my back.
No, but I know some good doctors. Dr. Park, he was my favorite. Worked with him the most. Anyway, he's at Baylor, by the way, if you if you really do have
Baylor
a back
Scott
ball.
White. Is he Baylor? Which one? Which
Big
Baylor?
Baylor. He used to be Big Baylor.
Oh, Big Baylor, the
Yeah.
actual.
Woo,
university.
that was strong. Sorry. Okay, so I did that for a while and I did really well. I sold Spinal Elements brand. And then I wound up getting married and going to CORSICANA. And
Or scanner.
Corsicana.
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 Another R in there.
Corsicana.
Corsicana.
So then I was on a scene. I was hired for a movie, and I played the mayor's wife, and it was so fun.
How did you get hired for a movie if you never acted before?
I mean, I'd done a little acting. I don't know. I just
See,
did
you're
my little
missing
smile
all
and got
these
it.
pieces. She's skipping over all these
I
pieces.
She's
am.
squirring.
She's squirring.
Yeah, squirring. She's squirring.
Anyway, Robert
tequila.
Johnson was in my scene, and I made a lot of contacts on that set. So then down the road, I was in another movie after that one, and Undying. I had a lot of fun on that one too. So I met Robert in the first movie. I met Major Dodge. I was his
Right.
girlfriend in the second movie, in Undying. It still hasn't come out yet. I don't know why. I think it would be a good movie when it does.
The one? Is that the one? That's the one with James Russo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, I met Billy Blair on the set of Redstone.
Cool guy.
I had to flirt with him. So they were all my boyfriends except for Robert Johnson. He wasn't. He was just, I don't know what he was. Oh,
There?
he was a sheriff
He
or
was
something.
just there.
No.
So the Undying, when did that wrap up as far as the shoot?
Ooh, I have no idea. It's been several years.
Okay, just to give
Yeah.
the audience kind of an idea, like don't expect it like, hey, something was shot that it's going to come out
Well,
immediately.
every year they update and say they're coming out that year. So I just looked and it said 2023. So I hope it comes out.
All right, there you go.
And then, so I met those guys who all became the bad guys in Corsicana. Anyway, and
There-
then,
there's a
I
lot of
left out
bad guys
Night
in
Night.
Corsicana.
I don't know how I left that out. So Robert
Night.
Johnson and this beautiful girl, Nikki Koss, came to me, and Robert Johnson's a great script writer, in case people didn't already know that. And so
Oh
they
yeah,
came-
I'm sorry. I
ahead.
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I love it.
He
Please.
he wrote Corsicana.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good script. I liked it.
He's got numerous good scripts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
He's a good writer.
and he's very quick when he writes. So, I mean, he wrote Corsicana.
Unlike
We got
some
together.
people.
Shut up, dude. Okay.
I'm curious. I want to take your script and put it into AI and see what they
No, we don't need to do that. Okay, go ahead.
Well,
give me multiple alternate endings.
Oh yeah. Go
well,
ahead.
Go ahead.
he and Nikki Koss approached me, and we met at my house, and they had the script. I'd already read it, and we just talked about getting the movie made and how do we make it happen, and we did, and it turned out to be a beautiful movie. It's a psychological thriller. You don't know, the girl's in a car wreck, and you don't know if she's really seeing ghosts, or if her boyfriend's gaslighting her, or if it's her painkiller she's taking, or she's drinking at the same time as well, which her boyfriend keeps giving her the alcohol. Anyway, you just don't know what's going to happen next, type of thing. Kind of Alfred Hitchcock.
Painkillers and alcohol go good together pretty
Oh, is
very
that
much.
right?
That's right.
Oh,
So does Xanax.
okay. Well,
Go
I
ahead.
cannot
Sorry.
attest to that, but I'll go
I
by your
can.
word.
I can. Go ahead. Robert's going, don't come through Corsicana. You
Yeah,
know,
he's
ahead.
got a nice cop car for that.
I'm sure he does. I'm not saying nothing else. All right, go ahead.
Anyway, once again, it's a beautiful movie. It came out, gosh, I can't even remember, November 2021. Anyway, and then we collaborated to do Corsicana afterward. We met, actually, while Redstone was filming, we came up with the idea, Robert came up with the idea to do a Western. So we got together, talked about it, and Robert, being being a policeman for so long, he knew about Bass Reeves. So he's an expert and wrote the movie. And Isaiah Washington gave some pointers and lots of input on it as well. And now we have a great movie.
I watched that movie.
Did you like it?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
I did. I think. I mean, I think everybody. it's like when it just they're all good. I mean, they were all good. Billy and Major and Robert and Isaiah, you and it's just. I mean, I actually watched the whole thing.
Oh,
And
do you not usually?
no.
Oh,
I have with me. I don't know, but with me, if I can't get into it within first 10 to 15 minutes of a movie, I just stop it and just don't bother with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but with Corsicana, I was really interested in Corsicana, just because, and you know why. We talked about it a little bit, and so it, it just it was good. I liked it.
thank you.
Yeah, it was really good.
What's it available on? What platform?
Every platform,
Netflix,
not Netflix.
Prime.
It's
Well, then it's not
on
on
Prime.
I
every.
watched it on. I watched it on. What did I watch it on? Prime. Yeah, I watched it
Prime?
on Prime.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched it on
Fun.
Prime.
Shit, if I would have known
Amazon.
that, I could have downloaded it. Well, the hotel, like, get this. So the hotel I was staying at, right? Bougie ass, the one with the hot tub and the sauna and all that shit in there.
Yeah.
Fucking internet speed was like 1 megabyte download. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, and then across the street at the Argentina steakhouse, I go over there and I did a speed test. Give
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it. You sent it to me.
400 megs. I'm going, what the fuck?
Right.
So I'm trying to like tap into their internet from my hotel room.
Right.
Didn't work.
So hey, can you tell? I know that you said that Corsicana is about Bass Reeves, but tell us more about it.
What's up, Lena?
Hey,
Yeah.
Lena. So tell us more about Corsicana.
Okay,
Yeah, tell us.
so
Yeah.
there's an underlying Texas history theme throughout it because the bad guys are the main bad guy hires these outlaws to go get land for him. He's interested in the oil boom, which started in Corsicana.
Right. Right.
Y'all are so good together. You've got hand signals.
Yeah.
I'm like watching it go down, and I'm petting the dog with my feet. And the dog is
Yeah.
in love with me. I'm just telling you.
Well,
You're not
that's what I
stealing my
used to
dog.
do. That's what I used to do when I worked. When I worked out at the airport at Southwest.
Oh, we got Robert.
We got.
Yeah,
that's why I went like
the
that.
green room. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, okay.
It took a second for it to pop up.
Anyway, go ahead.
Usually we have show notes. That's where we, type.
I don't want to show you my show note. You'll laugh.
Uh-oh. Now you have to show it.
No, I don't.
What does that mean? I don't even know what a show note
Okay,
is.
you know what? While you
What does
talk,
that mean?
okay, while you talk, I'll show the show note.
Right. I've got the dog distracting me, and now I'm gonna have the show note. I'll try to talk.
Oh, I still have the show note.
Uh-oh.
All right, so keep talking.
Okay, so I don't know. I'll tell about Bass Reeves.
Look at
So-
Lena. All right, go ahead. All right, let's talk about Bass.
Lena already knows.
Yeah, Lena already knows.
She knows where this is going.
Let's talk about Bass.
Uh-oh. So Bass Reeves was amazing. He was a law enforcement, obviously,
Right.
official. We didn't really have actual police then. So we had the United States Marshals, and there really were bad guys like the ones who attack the homestead in Corsicana.
Exactly.
And people really had that happen. So I know it's a graphic scene, but we show no skin and not much blood in the movie at all, and there's hardly any cussing. So but your mind fills in the blank. Once again, it's
And
Alfred
that's what I
Hitchcock
liked
style.
about it. Really, I did. Because do you have that scene uploaded?
Did you airdrop it to me?
No. I thought she sent it
I
to you.
did. I
She
airdropped
did.
it. Did you not accept?
Did you would you airdrop it
Here.
to?
Oh, she said that she airdropped it to you.
Hold
I
on.
did.
Anyway, but no, with that
Devin's
one,
MacBook Pro.
with that
There
scene,
it is. It's coming.
we got to show it because I really like it. Because I mean,
Oh, it says I need access.
Oh, Robert Johnson.
because she did great, and then it was practically almost actually everybody that I know was in that scene except for one person. That I mean, I didn't know the main. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
The main guy, but
Oh, Lou Temple.
Lou Temple.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's great.
Yeah, I haven't met him yet, but I've met all the others, and I was going,
Yeah.
this is cool. This is
Yeah.
good. This is good, and it's just the facial, the facial expressions, and I mean, from Major, from Robert, from Billy, it was kind of like that scene. Anyway, it was good. I liked it, and I'm really glad that you sent that scene because I mean I've watched it. You can ask Misty. I've watched it like maybe 4 or 5 times just to see it because I like that scene. It's a great scene, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to CORSICANA. Go ahead. Sorry.
So should I put Robert down in the little, bring him in, or what do you want me to do?
Hey, look, there's Pam.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's bring them in once we play.
You said her name.
Hey, Pam. Okay. See, we're gonna have to come up with one for Amber now if Amber tunes in. We gotta come up with one for Robert too.
I get a
What you gonna
noise.
do? What you gonna do? So anyway, let's play that scene if you can.
I can't. It said I needed access.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh,
go ahead.
Robert has to give you access. I don't know how to do
Robert's
that.
got access.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's on his Google Drive.
that's why.
Oh, he looks like he's working on it right now.
Oh, okay.
This is
That's weird. Did airdrop you have to
right quick. This is my show note. It's not that.
Okay.
I really don't want to show you.
I want to see. Let me see.
I don't want to show you.
You have to do it now.
because you'll laugh.
Oh, okay.
There's my
What's
show.
up, Molly?
Oh,
There's my show note. So, what do you think about my show note, Amber?
that's pretty funny.
I'm surprised you didn't see it when you watched
I
this
didn't.
on Spotify.
No, I wasn't. I didn't notice it. I was probably just listening mostly.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
every time Andy says something, that's kind of like that. Look, it's even got the fingernail.
Oh, that's funny.
So, anyway, whatever.
It goes along with your little man right there.
Yes, our little.
This
What
one?
is that? What does it look like in the front?
What?
She wants to see the front.
You want to see the front? Why do you guys see the front?
Oh, that sounded bad.
She's like, I want to see his front side.
Hey, there's Mr. Bill right there.
No. Yeah. Oh, do we need to have a discussion
Mama.
about this?
What?
Who was
Greatest
this
man
for?
ever placed on this planet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard somebody had a crush on him.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
you do. You have a crush.
I think he's a great actor. He's awesome. That's
he is
it.
awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So,
I love his just smart assness and just fucking just flies under the radar.
So what was it like to work with Isaiah and the rest of the crew?
Isaiah is he's a very talented actor, and he was great as a director. He got everything he wanted out of every actor. Sometimes, I mean, my scene was one take. I mean, because of him, he knew what he wanted, and you have to give a lot of credit to Josh Shreve, cinematographer. Without him, it would have been very difficult, but he was so good. There's somebody else with a personal noise. Is
I
that
know. I'm
correct?
trying to figure out where that's coming from because I turned off all my notifications. I'm like, where the hell is this coming from?
I want a cute noise when you give me one.
He must have dropped out of the booth. That's
Well, anyway, Isaiah was great. He was spectacular, especially for a first-time director. And once again, Josh Shreve behind the camera, the combination was great.
That's awesome.
We got #1 movie of the year by Newsmax magazine or Newsmax
What?
Media, whatever.
For which
Yeah.
film?
So
Corsicana.
CORSICANA?
okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll give you the site. It's on my Facebook.
All right, I'm gonna definitely have to check it out. I was meaning to, and I was hoping to do it before, obviously the podcast, but God, with that spotty ass internet connection, I was like, oh, piss me off.
all right, Devin, here you go.
So they're gonna get a bad review just for that.
There you go, Devin.
Do I get it? Do I get it? Get it?
Yeah, that's me sending it to you.
All right, cool.
We have to play this clip because this
Okay.
is one of my favorite clips.
Are we gonna get copyright strike?
We shouldn't. We should not. There is no music, and Robert and Amber gave us permission to use it. So, whatever.
All right, ready?
All right,
Like to hear it?
let's play it. Here we go.
Like to see it? Here you go.
Just keep on riding.
There ain't nothing here for you.
Now that ain't no way to greet visitors.
Y'all ain't visitors. Just keep on riding.
I don't think so, ma'am. We're gonna stay for a while.
Cue the creepy music.
That was good. I like that. I did.
Why'd I give you a gun and don't work? That's ridiculous.
My little husband messed up. Well, Thomas Rochester, he's great. I
Yeah.
loved working with him. I mean, he was great. But his character, Tom, forgot my bullets.
I forgot your
Forgot your
bullets.
bullets.
He left me vulnerable to the bad
Dang.
guys, and it was downhill from there.
That's terrible.
All right. So, how did you get into character in that movie?
Let me tell you
Was
what.
it easy?
I'm not. That was a very hard role to play. I had one girl come to me who had played a role like that before, and she said something to me about how, I mean, it was very hard to get out of that mindset. I'm not a big person, and girls, I don't know. It's a thing. You can get attacked, and
Yeah.
it's a worry. And I
Yeah.
carry my mace. I carry my gun. I had my concealed carry. Anyway, till my purse got stolen. Now it's legal anyway. So, it took me a few days to kind of get out of the mindset,
Yeah.
more so than getting into it.
Right.
But I worked with such great guys. They were so sweet. They, I mean, I don't know if sweet's a great description for a man, but they're all manly men. But they, after the scenes would be over, they knew that it was a hard scene, and that, hey, are you okay? We just
Right.
want to make sure that everything's all right. And they were just great. I mean, I cannot say enough about working with every single person, every actor.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about like working in the actor space and stuff like that. It's like when I had the 4th of July fireworks thing in Addison, like I had 80% of my friends that were actors and stuff in the industry showed up than my own friends that I've known for like years. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
and
great.
like they still keep in contact with me and stuff, and it's really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's been accepted in a few festivals. What festivals and what awards?
Well, I really
Have they won?
chose, I didn't say this originally, but I'm executive producer as well. And I sort of made the decision we were getting a lot of attention,
Right.
and festivals are expensive and they're time consuming. And
Yup.
we were ready for the movie to come out, and the timing was really good.
Yeah.
And so I sort of didn't put 100% effort in the festivals. I put more of an effort into a theatrical release.
Mm-hmm.
And I really lost count of the theaters we were in past 96. But we were all over the United States in numerous different states, mostly Texas. But California, Michigan. Oh, my favorite theater to work with was one in Michigan, Crystal, Michigan.
Yeah.
Robert and I got together and did an intro before when they showed the movie. We thanked everyone for coming. It was so fun.
Oh yeah.
I really liked that theater.
Personalized it.
Yeah, but the theater was also very personable to us. They were so great to work with, and I made so many good contacts. I mean, I really liked all those theater owners,
Yeah.
especially the individual chains.
Mm-hmm.
Star Cinema Group in around Houston. They had a few theaters in Illinois as well. Great. They were our first one to book, and that was 11 theaters with them. Then obviously the theater in Corsicana.
Of
I mean,
course.
they're
Of course.
amazing. Anyway,
Had to.
Yeah.
that
You,
was our.
you gotta do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I mean, I had friends drive from Dallas to go to the Corsicana Theater.
I was
to watch
wanting
it.
I was wanting to go to the premiere in Houston, and then I found out that it was coming. Then it was going to be a little closer, and it was going to it's going to be in Canner. So I mean I was wanting to go to the one in Corsicana, and I said, you know what, I think I'll just hang on and wait and
You
see
know,
see where see what platforms it's all going to come on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Well, Corsicana made that theater really nice. The Schulmans, they've got new seats. I mean,
oh
it's
yeah.
fabulous in there now.
Well,
I mean, it was always nice.
the one I remember is on
Road trip.
yeah, the one I remember is on 7th down by where Gibson's
Oh,
used to
I don't
be.
even know about that one.
Well, that's where we all hung out back in the 80s. Was
Oh.
there, and that's where I saw Silence of the Lambs is at that old one that is next. I don't even know. It's behind the Whataburger
Oh, okay.
on 31
Yeah,
slash 7th. So, see how well I know Corsicana?
you do.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so what other what awards has it won? It's won
We
awards. I know
Yeah,
it
it
has.
has. We won Best Feature Film at the Tombstone Festival. We won Best Western at Cannes World Festival. We pretty much, I mean, we did really well in
Shut
all
up,
the ones
Medlock.
that I entered us in. We also won at Tombstone Festival in Arizona the Cinematography Award.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Good.
we kept all of our color in the
Yeah.
movie. Lots of westerns are kind of drab, and
Right.
from the very beginning, when Robert and I got together and decided what it was going to be like, we decided we wanted really rich colors. We pretty much did the same thing with Night Night as well. It's got vibrant colors too.
So you
But
know what's funny? So you saw the booth and stuff that I designed for the Euro Shop.
yeah,
So when I first started with the company, he was like, "I want to do a Western theme," and of course, everybody in the entire company has like shot him down, except for me. I'm like, I think bringing a Western theme to Europe would be huge. I'm like, we would be like, there would be people nonstop at our freaking booth. I mean, not necessarily to buy shit, but just to hang out. So I might have to call for you some help with some design and some Western theme type thing, because we actually got approval for it for in 3 years.
Oh,
It's every
that's
3
cool.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
well, lots of Europeans are watching our trailer.
Well,
So
and
they
a
like
lot
it.
of Europeans know about still Dallas, the fucking show that's like years ago.
Yeah, and they know about Miami Vice too. Miami Vice, #1 television show. Remember on Sex Drive? Okay. Anyway, yeah, that the 80s
Is that your computer
part.
that's doing that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Go to your notifications, turn them off. I'm just curious.
I don't have any notifications. I'm not getting them.
Go to
Oh.
you're getting them because I'm hearing them. Go to your system settings.
Oh my god.
I think there's a thing up at the
All right.
top.
There is too.
What
I'll get lost if I tell him that.
before? Don't.
There's 700 things up at the top.
I know there is. I know there's 700 damn things up at the top. Shh, for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Silence. I kill you.
What else? What else was I going to ask? Did y'all take it out to L.A.?
We did. Isaiah did he did sort of a little, it wasn't exactly a red carpet, but he did an appearance where he spoke at a Cinemark there. I think it showed in another theater in the area as well. I forgot what it would be. I don't know the area too well in LA.
That's cool.
We showed in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Like I said, around
So how
Chicago.
well has it how well has it done?
We're doing great so far.
That's
I
good.
mean, the Newsmax article ranking us #1 helped a lot. And then, Isaiah's really passionate about this role. He he was good at it. I mean, he became Bass Reeves.
Right.
So I don't know. It was a combination of a lot of good acting, a lot of
Mhm.
good behind the scenes. Our crew was great. There was a little bit of a disagreement at certain points, as all movie sets get pretty passionate at certain times. But
Yeah, I was
you
going to ask
know,
about the creative process and how did all the collaboration goes between, all of them, and because with some of mine or whatever, when I do them, I mean, I take in, I take in suggestions. I like suggestions. And if it can make it better, then by God, we're going to do it this way or we're going to do it that way. I'm not that type of asshole that will say, no, you know what, that's a stupid idea. I mean, I've done it to him a couple times, but I mean, but I've done that. So, so go ahead about your collaboration.
uh, well, all the producers get along great. So there's just no problems. We've got Ryan Delaney as well. So Robert, and I have worked together on both Night Night and Corsicana, and I just could not possibly work with better people. Um, we do so well together. We're friends. I mean, people are like, "Oh, so you speak to each other after making a movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah, after 2 movies." So, anyway, that's great. But, people today, they wanna argue. They wanna pick one thing to argue about. And it's sad because most people have what's he doing? Sorry, I couldn't listen anymore. What is it? He's not going to the
Over there
bathroom.
making noises.
Oh, is that Robert? Who's making the noise?
Did you introduce him? since
Yeah.
He's now introduced himself.
All right. Hi, Robert. This is Robert Johnson. He was the writer. He is an actor. He's an all-around great guy. And hey,
Welcome to the studio.
Hey, good evening.
what are you doing?
All right, guys. Listen, I'm in of redneck
You're cutting out.
in Texas to get logged on to this thing.
Yeah, you're
And,
cutting out and got a delay lag going on. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on
Oh.
cellular network?
wow, I am on Wi-Fi in the middle of nowhere. And,
So he's got a connection like I had in Amsterdam.
here. Yeah, I mean, you've been here before, right?
Robert may have a bad Wi-Fi, but he has got all the technical everything. He has stuff that looks about like this studio at his house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So,
I got
Robert,
I got a few.
you got what?
He's got a few toys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
Sorry, it's hard to hear. So you're living out in the country, huh?
Yeah. You've been here to CORSICANA, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, we shot a movie. We shot John Lennon's story there.
Yeah, we shot John Lennon there, and me and Tom Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Young and
Tom, yeah, I hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah, shot that there. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I think
fun.
you guys shot right on Beaton Street. I remember seeing that. It was an excellent job.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun little project.
Yeah, it was a fun little project. And then back in 2009, I shot one. I shot one with someone in 2009. It's really not appropriate, but the building's gone. It used to be behind Blackjack's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I think it was a horse stable at one time back in way before all of us were like around. So
yeah, Byron he says he's got the her kind of connection out in the boondocks. Reception sucks.
Yeah.
God, it's bad, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. We never know until like we pull everybody online and then we're like, oh shit.
Right.
I had to shift my chair to pet the dog.
Hey,
What
you
is
should
funny?
have the link ready to go.
She's squirreling.
She loves it.
Not taking my dog home.
Yeah.
Patrick, your link should be go.
Should be what?
Say again.
Link. Oh, we already showed that.
Your link.
Oh, the link should be ready to go.
Oh yeah, see, I was
We
cut
already showed.
off for about 20 minutes.
Guy's cutting out.
Yeah, Robert, you're cutting out.
Dang it.
You have to come in
Yeah,
the studio.
I'll,
See.
Yep, you're gonna have to come into the studio.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come in the studio. Take a day
Yeah,
off.
let me try to get a better
It's like we could hear like the beginning, but then when like the end of his
Okay.
sentence, it's like
If
Bye, Robert.
hey, if you can hear me, listen to this. If he can hear me, hey Robert, you're gonna have to take a day off. Just tell Connie that you want a day off and just come on. So I mean, I know Connie too down there.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's okay.
And she's been there a long time.
Oh, yeah,
Sweet.
she's been there.
I used to be on the park board there.
Oh,
and
really?
I loved it. It
Yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah.
I mean, those people, you have no idea how much work they do.
Mm.
Charla Allen, you know her? Blonde.
Yeah. Does
She
she
runs the park.
does she run the palace?
She runs all the parks, so pretty much everything in Corsicana except for the
So-
palace.
Who's running the palace now?
I don't know.
That's
not
where
sure.
that's where my
I
parents.
should know that.
Yeah, that's where my parents met on a blind date in
Oh,
front of the palace.
I love that. What
Yeah.
a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's nice. At least it wasn't in the alley next to it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
My dad would be creepy if he did that. So-
Well, that's a beautiful theater.
right. So, anyway,
So apparently Bryony and Robert both have shitty reception. Bryony says she just lost service too.
well,
Damn.
y'all got Spectrum?
I can't wait till I can finally ditch Spectrum, man. Oh, it's gonna be so great.
Right.
Hey, Corsicana's on Spectrum Cable too.
Oh,
God.
poor people.
I feel sorry. I feel sorry for all of them.
And we were one of the top movies being rented there for a bit on
Wait a-
Spectrum.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, Spectrum has its own cable network and stuff now too. They have their own reporting.
Yeah, well, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, me neither.
They'll cut out. Watch. They'll cut
Yep.
out. They will. They'll be right in the middle of a news story, and they're, what happened? Oh, our internet just went down. You know what I'm saying? So,
What's funny because they started offering like cell service. I was like, dude, your home service sucks. Why would I get your cell service?
why the hell? Never mind. All right, so starting out into like the movie business and all that. What advice would you give to actors, producers,
People that were maybe CPAs that decided, you know what, this
Yeah.
is just not for me.
and a model, that
Uh,
lived in West Memphis? you know?
Yes.
Gosh, you have to work with all sorts of people. Unfortunately, a lot of people can't do that, but you have to like people
Yeah.
to.
Oh shit, I'm out on that one.
Yeah. True.
It's a lot of hard work. A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been way more than I thought it would be, but I've enjoyed it. So
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to hear all the little steps to get to where, because I know there was a whole lot of like banging your head against a wall before you get to where you're at now.
okay. You're talking to a person who read a 500-page cow book and went and bought 20 cows and some land and just winged
Oh my
it.
God. Really?
So yeah, in
Okay.
Chatfield.
My cousin kind of did the same thing.
Hey,
with-
that
with
was-
raising her kids. She's like, I'm just gonna wing it, read a bunch of books.
I'm telling you what, I don't know how well I
Yes,
did. You'd have to
Justin.
ask my neighbor, Billy Adamson. He had to come rescue me a couple times and get my
Yeah.
cows and help me with my fence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did beef industry for a little bit. So I
Yeah.
kind of
You're like all over the fucking place.
I am.
No
I'm not
wonder you're
scared.
Hey,
rural.
okay, since you have all that in Chatfield, do you know anything about Mumford
I
Hill?
sold it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And I
Whatever.
just went out there and worked with my cows, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
So, do you know anything about Mumford Hill?
No,
Really?
no,
And you were out in Chatfield?
I was.
Really?
I didn't live there. I just had cows there.
Oh, okay.
I had a little. It was called a barn dominium.
Ooh, I love.
Isn't that
Barn-
My
cool?
next house is going to be 90% garage.
Right.
That's pretty much what this
10%
was.
kitchen and 1% bedroom.
Right. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't need to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Mumford Hill. Mumford Hill is cool. Is cool. I don't know if she's listening or not, but I used to take a few people out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, for what? What
What
did you
did you
do out
do?
there?
Just hung out.
Uh-huh.
Just hung out because
Go
if you
couch
go
surfing.
at the top of the hill, if you go out at the top of the hill, and I mean I could show you where it's at.
Is it past that church? The little white church?
In Roan.
No, I'm talking about Chatfield. Oh,
You know
Are
what?
you talking about Roan?
No,
They're
it's
not
be-
far
it's
from
it's
each other.
it's be- I know because it's between Roan and Chatfield,
Oh,
and it just I just know where I need to turn. That's
Ah.
it. But anyway, if you go at the top of the hill, at the top of Mumford's Hill, and it's in the spring, and you see nothing but purple. It's
ooh,
all bluebonnets,
beautiful.
and then when the bluebonnets go away, it's all that what's the other thing that comes out during the spring? The Indian paintbrushes
Yeah,
or whatever that starts coming out in between all the bluebonnets.
beautiful.
So you're having purple and red in there, and the people that I took out there, wow, this is beautiful. I said, yeah, it is, and I'm just kind of looking off to the side. So anyway, whatever.
What's
Uh,
the pink flower that grows kind of at the same time as the bluebonnets? There's a little
I
pink
thought that was the
one.
paintbrushes.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Paintbrushes are
Oh,
more red though, not pink.
there's a pink one. It's kind of pink and white.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what those are called.
Well, all I know is the paintbrushes and bluebonnets, but it does look really cool if you're right at the top of the hill. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
so it's almost like it's the road that's I don't know if you know this or not, but it's like the road that's going to Buzzette.
No, I
Okay,
don't know.
never mind, forget it.
It sounds like I need to know, but I don't.
Well, it's right off of what is that road? I can't remember, but I mean
M House?
no, if you go if you're on 45 and you take the Roan exit
Mm-hmm.
and you go straight all the way to Roan to the very first intersection and you take a left and then you go north and I think it's about a couple miles and you take a right and you can see the hill and just stop at the top of the hill and just nothing but sea of purple.
Pretty.
It's nice. Yep. It's nice.
You're talking about this one right here?
No,
Or
it's a lighter one.
Lena
really-
said
oh, that
pink
looks similar.
primroses.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
all right,
that's
Lena.
it.
That's it.
Lena had it.
Lena
Pink
had it.
primrose. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's it.
Yeah. And then
I like that one.
Anthony said buttercup.
No, it's not a buttercup, but those are beautiful as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there's Buttercup right there. Large.
Yeah. What's up, Anthony Buttercup? So so what role did you act in Redstone?
Oh yeah, this one Primrose. Yep.
I was a bar girl. I was supposed to be the owner.
Yeah.
So see, I was upped with the casting by being the owner. I'm joking. No, it was like a nothing role. But it was fun. I love that set. I was friends with, I got to know Jason Starn, who also worked on
Yeah.
Corsicana later.
Yeah.
He did our VFX, our credits, things like that. Anyway, I had so much fun, and I got to meet Billy Blair, and I'm just in a little blip scene with him, and but that led to Corsicana, which is great.
Right.
So how did that lead to Corsicana?
Well, just the people I met And it led to having Major and Billy and Robert as the bad guys who attack me. So, just steps along the way. You asked about the steps along the way. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about them connections.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah,
why
it
you
is.
gotta like talk to people when you're on set. Like that's the because you never know who.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I
One
know.
of the guys that I was holding the slate with that was like cool as shit. He's got like a main role now on Queen of the South.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah.
like that show.
Oh,
Well, I haven't. I've watched the first season. I haven't. I don't know how
was-
many there are now.
God, I was on the first 2 seasons.
Were
and then-
you?
Yeah, and then it was awesome. I loved it. It was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had. For me, because I directed, produced, edited, and all that sort of stuff, and cinematography. So it was cool to like be on a big, huge set like that, and then learn from the directors and learn from like being actually in it. But then all the connections I made was just like still to this day, I still keep contact with like a majority of them. So yeah, it was really cool and it was really fun. I got to play DEA agent was one of my main roles. So I got to carry AR-15 and
Nice.
9mm, and these were actual police issued. They were actual like straight up from like SWAT and everything else from actual DEA. So that's what was kind of crazy when like this whole Alec Baldwin thing happened, because I was like, dude, I know for a fact the shit I had to go through whenever I was
Yeah.
signing out the equipment and everything, and I'm like, somebody cut some corners somewhere,
Yeah.
because I know what I had to go through, and I had to have three sets of eyes on that.
Okay.
Mine, the person, and I had another officer that was checking just as well. So
I got
it's
a
like,
picture from a set when I first met Robert Johnson. It was the very first movie. I got to stand on the back of a Hummer with my own AR-15.
nice.
Wait. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm wrong. I took pictures with my AR-15. Never mind. It was a different one, but I got to shoot zombies. It was so fun.
Hopefully they checked your gun before.
Oh my word, a million times. I mean, you're right. I don't
Yeah, 5 or 6 people
understand.
check your gun.
Oh yeah.
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 That's why I don't, and that was the first time ever like using police issue, because most of the time you don't use
Right.
legit
Right,
guns.
right.
You use toy guns or whatever. So this was the first time I actually had like literally the weight of real guns.
Yeah.
And when you're trying to drive a fucking police cruiser with an AR and all this shit
Yeah.
and trying to get in and out of the car, I'm like, how the fuck did they do this on a regular?
Right. Right.
Like the gun's like hitting the fucking floor and hitting the gas pedal and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself in this car. Thank God there's no bullets in it.
Yeah. Let's see. What was the most challenging aspect of your filmmaking career as of now?
Gosh. Just decision making. Different choices along the way are monumental. Distribution, just there was a discussion once again about the color, which score, do we change it? Do we keep it? Move this scene, move that scene, and all these little tiny details and choices. And sometimes they're about the most minuscule little thing that nobody even notices in the movie, but you sat there and had days worth of
Right.
discussions over them.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most challenging part, just
Yeah.
going with my instinct and saying, I think this is best. And just going with it.
Right. Right. What's the hardest? When with Corsicana, since you were EP executive producer, what was the hardest part to do in that movie? Okay,
Gosh.
the whole production. What was the
whole
hardest
thing.
part?
It's okay. During production, it would be, oh goodness. We had so many issues. So, an actual hurricane came through and we had horses, huge trailers, obviously the crew trailers and
Right.
things like that, bathrooms
Yeah.
set up out on the land. And we had to have the landowner, which was just mortifying to me because he's a close family friend, Atwell Goins.
Mhm.
Do you know the Goins from Corsicana?
I've heard of the Goins.
It's Atwell and Lisa Goins.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're on their property and he had to get out there with a tractor and himself help us get off his land. We rutted up the ground. We offered to fix it. I mean, that was awful for me personally. It was embarrassing, and
Right.
So this was
we
Corsicana?
yes,
There's a
while
hurricane
filming.
in Corsicana?
Oh my word, rain came down like you would not believe, and it was from some hurricane. I don't know. It was just
So like actual hurricane didn't come,
was
but it was
awful.
Like
It
residual.
was, yeah, it was,
Yeah,
it was the outer bounds of the hurricane.
well,
Was that the one that hit Houston?
I think so.
it was
Yeah.
because people came from Houston and were all in the hotel where our cast was staying.
Oh, okay.
And our cast and Isaiah got to know some of the people who were there running.
Like,
from
hey,
the
y'all want to be on set tomorrow?
Yeah. Set us
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
It was
Want to be
expensive.
some extras?
Yeah. But that was very difficult, and just managing all the people, and plus we had kids. By the way, those 2 kids are actually my kids.
Yep.
And in the scene where they get attacked. And those were different days and time periods. They don't really see their mom getting attacked. They were actually had to tell them to get upset numerous times because they love Billy and they were playing around, and
Yeah.
I'm like, now you've got to act upset. I'm in this room dying. You got to act like it. Quit laughing. So,
Mom's
anyway,
dying.
yeah, ha ha ha. And then
Sucks
animals.
to be you. The outtakes.
Yeah, we should have done that. Truthfully.
Oh, the outtakes are great.
I liked when I watched it. I liked the chemistry between Major and Billy. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that was great.
It's my
You know,
favorite.
Yeah, that was great. And every time Billy would say something, Major would look at Robert and no, I don't think so, not yet. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to give it away,
Right.
but so I mean, again, overall, I thought it was a good movie. I did.
Thank
I
you.
was looking, and when I watch movies, and you can ask Devin, you can ask Misty, you can ask whoever, that I I notice continuity, and I break it apart. I just recently saw Cocaine Bear, you know,
Oh, I haven't
Oh.
seen it.
and I'm going, oh
Dude,
my,
it was so bad.
and I'm going, oh my god, really? Okay, Elizabeth Banks could have been done better than this. And what was bad about Cocaine Bear was it was Ray Liotta's last movie. And
Oh,
that's what he's going to be known for, is that his last movie was fucking Cocaine Bear.
oh no.
You know what I'm saying? But of course, he's known for everything, for Goodfellas.
Yeah.
You know, he was freaking great in Goodfellas, along with, and is a God, I forgot their name. Pesci and De Niro and him, they just had the great chemistry in that too, you know. And it's really hard to pick. It's really hard to pick. It's like I was talking to Sarah last weekend, or or a couple weeks ago, that it's really hard to pick the right person for that part, for a certain part. It really truly is.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? But in Corsicana, y'all's movie, the Cowboys, they were just, I mean, to me, it was just perfect, you
Oh,
know,
thank you.
and everything.
I
So,
agree. I mean, it could not have gone better than it did with the
yeah,
acting.
yeah,
Really. I
yeah,
mean, everyone was out to do a great job on their part. They were all into their role.
yeah.
Stacey Dash did great. I mean, it was
I'm glad you said Stacy, because I forgot all about Stacy.
mm,
You know, but she did really good too. So, because I mean, of course, she didn't want Bass to leave and all that crap. But that's, all right. Go ahead.
Me? What
Yeah,
what else
yes,
do you want to
you.
know?
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking
Oh,
about
She
the
didn't give
movie.
her a question.
y'all are just tired. You've been out of town.
I haven't been out of town. I've been up since
What about
3:30.
Devin?
Oh man, I've traveled the fucking globe.
Okay, so
All in a day.
did you explain what part you played in the Undying already?
No, I
Did
didn't.
we even talk about Undying?
So
Not yet.
well,
So what is
I
it
was
about?
Major Dodge's girlfriend, and so it's kind of a zombie movie. Well, I mean, Undying. So
I mean, it's in the name.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
And I didn't play a huge role, but it was a pivotal role in the film. I don't want to once again I don't want to tell too much, but actually, since it was a pivotal role, I can't tell this. So I get very angry with Major Dodge and at one
That's
point.
probably easy to do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
On camera.
On camera. Yeah.
And oh, it was freezing. Oh my word. We had to act like it was summer, and I was shivering to the bone. I mean, I absolutely could not get warm. I was shaking, and then I'd have to try to stop to film. And anyway, I had a lot of fun filming that. It was a fun role. But I'm scared to say too much about it because it was sort of a pivotal moment in.
I can relate. I haven't seen the sky in like a month.
Aw.
It has been cold in Dusseldorf, in Germany. It was cold, and then when I went to Amsterdam, the last day today, it was snowing,
Oh my
and I'm
goodness.
like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It sucks.
What do you know the projected release date for Undying?
I
She said
don't. It
2023.
they keep updating it. So in 2021, it said 21, then 22, then now it says 23. So I hope it comes out soon because I think it would
And some
be it's a good
some
movie.
of that was shot in Corsicana
Yeah,
too.
it was. And my scenes were at this beautiful barn. I wish I knew whose property it was to give them a shout out because it was beautiful. And anyway, we had a campfire scene in this barn,
Yeah.
which something happens to me in the barn. And anyway, it was beautiful. I want to go back to whose ever property that was needs to contact me and give me an invite because I loved it.
That's what I love. I love finding like unique sets and stuff. Like whenever I'm driving and just out and about, and I'm always like trying to pay attention. Like, ooh, that'd be good to shoot something over there, or like, ooh, that looks creepy as fuck. Like I did, I want to shoot
Exactly.
All right. So when how did you know you wanted to be an actor?
Oh gosh. Well, so I like the camera. It doesn't scare me at all. My friends make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, I feel like you always know when the camera's on you because I'll smile and everybody else is like talking or whatever." My best
So
friend.
you have that certain pose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have that certain pose. Every time a camera's pointing at you, you have that certain pose.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, there's
That
definitely bad photos
you
out there.
used to teach other people or
Right.
other people, so you use the same damn pose.
True. So I don't, it doesn't, I like it. I don't know what to say about that,
So, what is
but
the
I
most
like it.
enjoying part? Do you like acting? Do you like producing? Do you like editing? Like, or executive? Like, what is your fave
That's
of all of it?
that's a hard question because I've actually enjoyed all aspects of it.
Mhm.
I mean, every aspect has its bad parts and good parts. I mean, I loved having to be so involved in post production. Well, actually, in picking I'm like you. Same thing. We're looking for the land, and
Yeah,
scoping everything out, and where would be good to film this and that, and the Goins land. Also the Robinsons. Goodness, I can't believe I even left them out. So, the Robinsons in Corsicana, we filmed a lot on their land as well. But we purposely chose different fields because we knew what color they would be, just like he's talking about the blue bonnets and the Indian, I don't know the
paintbrush.
other flower.
Indian
What was that?
paintbrush.
Paintbrush, yeah.
And then the primrose, apparently.
Yes. Okay, so that's one I like. Anyway, we picked different colorful fields, and we knew what color they would be right while we were filming, and we talked to the landowners and things. And um, anyway, I loved that. It was
Yeah.
so fun, putting my boots on and going out and tromping around everywhere, and picking out the horses. Working with the script. I even like I even like correcting Robert Johnson's spelling.
What? I
love
spelled
it.
that wrong? Oh God, I gotta go back in there. Shit.
Yeah, I love it. And then
Hey, I'm a bad speller too, so it's okay.
Yes.
I am not. I'm a
Frus-
good speller. I'll help you all.
I am an amazing speller. And this.
Frustration Unlimited.
Yeah,
I
our
know.
email address is fucked up because
Oh
yeah,
no! I think I noticed
and I couldn't. Yeah, and I couldn't go back and change it. I'm like, I'm not about to put that on all of our literature and everything else all misspelled.
that. Oh no. Well,
Yeah, so I got one of my companies is we're gonna redo the website, and in doing so, have an email account based off of the website.
And he's gonna spell Castor wrong.
uh-oh.
Put ER, no OR.
I noticed that too. It's ER.
It's ER.
Is it ER?
OR.
I thought it was
Isn't it
OR.
supposed to be OR?
Really?
In Europe, it's OR.
Oh. Okay. Well, whatever.
Well, I spelled it the European way. What's that other word?
But
you can spell
for
different?
keywords and stuff for SEO and SEM and all that sort of stuff,
Right.
I have to put the other spelling too.
Right.
Yeah. Because especially like that was the whole point of us going to the Euro shop is to get into the European market, which coincidentally, one of the guys that I met with, their home office was in Amsterdam, and I'm like, well, shit, I could have expensed this trip.
Right. Hey, Amber, what are some most important qualities that an executive producer and actor need to have in order to be successful?
Oh, goodness. Well, those are two very different aspects of the movie. So,
Okay,
I did a
two.
lot more than most executive producers. I actually worked as a producer as well because a lot of times an EP will just give money and be a silent investor.
Right.
And I didn't do that at all with either movie.
Yeah.
And then I did Nikki Koss, the director of Night Night. Those are the two. Night Night and Corsicana are the ones I was EP on. And she took over and did a lot with Teresa Piccolo. I may be saying her name incorrectly. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Teresa, I hope I didn't mess your name up. Anyway, so they did great. I really didn't do as much, and they picked the music, and Nikki did a wonderful job. But on Corsicana, I did a lot more in my EP role, other than just helping with financing. And then acting, you just have to get yourself worked up in that role. You have to make it real.
Right.
It has to be real to the audience.
Yeah.
And I love doing that.
Mhm.
So I mean, who does? I don't know how you don't like doing that. I love it. So, they're very different, and of course, you have to be able, like you said, Patrick, to listen to instruction, and especially you have to do. You are the hired help when you're an actor. You
Exactly.
have to follow the directions that you're given, and sometimes it might feel funny, or feel awkward, but then you're not looking behind the camera either at that point. And usually, most of the time, the director is going to know what they're saying, and whatever instructions they're giving you are accurate. So sometimes that's hard to trust.
I think anybody that's going to be a director, producer, or anything like that needs to be an actor first. Like, I think that's
Right.
like key because in order to like get that vision, you like have to be able to know.
Yeah, it's kind of like I should have just directed Hollow Road.
Like I had this argument actually with the president of my company.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Do you think I know how to do da?" I go, "Well, maybe you should." I'm just
Right.
like, I can do every job in any company that I've ever worked for because how else will I be better at knowing what to do?
Yeah.
I'm like, I go look at it like a restaurant. Perfect example. the general manager knows how to be a cook, knows how to do this, knows how to do that. That's how he can manage those people.
Yeah.
By not just doing what I say, but doing as I do.
Right.
People are going to garner more respect for you if you can actually do it. Versus, perfect example, my middle school coach was 480 pounds, and he was a
Oh.
football coach, and I'm like, can you even see the football? When you-
I
Alright.
can't see his feet.
I'm like, when the ball is down on the ground, can you even see it?
Where he's looking down. Where's the ball at? You know? Excuse me, the football. Where's the football at? You know. So,
But yeah, it was funny because Alvar like had to like my boss had to like separate us because like it was getting heated. And I was like, no, like you should know how to do every job in the facility.
yeah.
Because how else are you gonna train and hire and expect them to do a certain job if you can't do it?
Right.
Like to me, I'm like, so in acting and stuff, same thing. I'm like, I can't expect you to act if I can't act.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't expect you to produce, edit, direct, whatever, if I can't do it. If I'm running the show
true.
and you're looking at me and I can't do any of this shit, what good am I? You know what I
right.
mean? Like,
So Amber, what do you like doing better? EP?
Ashley.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know,
EP, producer, or act?
I'm a little spent right now from doing all the producing and everything I've done with Corsicana for the moment. So, I mean, it would be nice just to show up and act for a little bit, but I definitely would produce something again. So, I just
Yeah.
once I'm still working on things and contracts and advertising and one thing after another for Corsicana, which people don't realize that I've had that big of a role in the distribution part. So it's been a lot of work. And then there's those little 5 humans who I also produced.
Right. Well, any upcoming projects or anything like that?
I'm talking to a couple people about some different things, so we'll see. I haven't made any firm decisions yet, but I think I've got a couple that I'm really feeling like are
specific
good
genre?
projects.
Any specific genre?
And I sort of,
I want
Anything you
a
can
little
hint at,
different.
tease?
I kind of
I
want something
sorta-
my kids can see at some point.
So she's pulling an Eddie Murphy. Okay.
well, yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean, there's one that how can I put it? Because I don't want to say the
Words
name.
would be good.
No, no. I don't want to say the name.
Sentences.
I don't
That
wanna-
hurts.
I don't want to say the name.
Paragraphs.
I don't want to say the names. I don't want to say the names. I don't want to say. I just have a feeling that another one is going to be done down there pretty soon.
Yeah, and it's great to film in Corsicana too.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them were
Do you
filmed.
know which one I'm talking about?
No, I
Okay,
don't.
Never mind.
Ashley said,
I
it's
don't
broken.
know.
We'll talk after this because I really don't want to say anything. Sorry,
Okay.
Devin, but I really don't want to say anything
Okay.
because I have the strangest feeling about one production that is about to happen in town.
Oh,
So, like I said, we'll talk
Okay.
after this.
I'm not in the loop.
So no, I
Ooh,
just
can we have a
no,
like
no.
put a
I ain't-
paywall up if y'all want to find out more? We'll put
No,
a paywall
I don't-
Check us out.
No. I really want to say it, but no, I'm not. I don't want to because I don't know for sure, and everything, and I don't want to be like CNN and bring out false information.
I want to
No.
do.
So,
I want to do a movie like that AI wrote. And,
Oh,
like,
good
directed, produced.
he's
and-
all into AI.
I am.
And you know what? While he was gone, me and Andy, what we were going to do, and besides, since we had to cancel on the 28th, but what we were going to do for Devin, we were going to sit there live and create an AI girl for him.
Oh, that's funny.
We were gonna
All
do
right.
that. Hey
What
man,
was she
give
gonna
her red
look like?
hair.
Oh, red
Give her
hair.
red hair. Give her red hair. So that's the first thing, and and then and I just pictured that it was just red hair. Okay, now what kind of
That's
face
it.
can we put
Red hair.
on her? You know, or what kind of face can we use? What kind of body? No, those are too big. You guys can make them a little smaller. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were going to do, and because me and Andy kind of threw it back and forth, and then we all three of us just decided to cancel the 28th, and everything. But that's what we were going to do. We were going to create an AI girl for Devin.
That's funny.
Since
You still
he's
have to.
yeah,
Why are we canceling this?
well, I'm sure we'll do it later,
Uh,
but not right now because
you got to show that on air.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
no, we will.
Couple
Is
of my
she gonna
friends-
like
We
him
will.
too?
Yeah, we could put Ryan Reynolds' face on there.
Yeah.
Ashley
Long-
Oh,
face.
there we go.
We put Ryan
No,
Reynolds.
I don't like guys.
We'll put Ryan Reynolds' face with long red hair.
Give
There you go, Devin.
give her his like personality, like just the smart ass, just the just the fucking one liners. Like,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's what we were going to do on the 28th. Was
Oh.
we were going to create that, and we were going to make sure that you were watching, and we weren't going to bring you into the studio.
Man, it was so tough watching anything from like overseas because of the time difference. So like I tried to watch UFC fight. It was going on till 4 a.m. And then finally I was just like, I can't do it. Pass the fuck out. But yeah, like that time difference, man, was killing me. Like it sucked because I always wanted to message people when I got up. And I'm like, oh, it's 2:00 in the morning there. Never mind.
Why don't you say when you got here
What's that?
today? Right?
Yeah.
Didn't you just land?
Yeah, I just landed. Like
Yeah,
Did you
literally.
say
like
that earlier?
2 or 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're awake.
So you know what?
Oh.
What? I was going to ask him when he texted me and told me I'm in Houston. I just landed. I said, so is there any difference between Houston and Amsterdam?
Yeah.
I was going to ask him that.
Sucks.
I was going to ask him that. And I said, no, he's probably not in the mood, so I don't want to piss him off, and all that. So
Dude, I was freaking out.
it is
like,
what it is.
the day before, like yesterday before, like when I was packing and shit, I was like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna do all this? I gotta pack, I gotta do this, I gotta register. And then I was like, my brain kind of like got a hold of me, and then it was like, well, fuck, I need to register, I need to check into the airlines, right? And I'm like, well, what number did I use? What email address did I use? I have 7 email addresses. And then I got 2 phone numbers, and I'm going, fuck. I'm like,
Right.
I just screwed myself. I don't know the fucking. I was like,
Why do you have so many emails?
Because he's Devin.
I
Oh.
run a bunch of different companies.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's Devin.
Mhm.
All right, I have another.
Which is why I have 160,000 emails
Yeah, I have
that are
another,
unanswered.
I have another
Oh.
question for you. And you probably have experienced it. Had you had to deal with any unexpected delays or challenges during any of the productions of CORSICANA, Undying, or Redstone, or Not, or anything like that?
Besides the rain.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
the outer bands of the hurricane.
that is the main one that we definitely had.
What kind of delay did that cause? Like a day or two, or what happened with that?
We kind of changed our plans and filmed somewhere else. Anyway, but it was bad because the rain just kept coming and coming. So we were definitely delayed, but I can't remember how many days at this point. But I
Yeah,
just
because I
remember
mean,
it was
once it
bad.
rains, then you got to wait for it to dry, and then
Yeah.
you got to wait for everything's just gonna be
And
Yeah.
continuity wise, it's gonna be a nightmare.
right.
Right.
And we were pretty good about keeping our continuity because I'm like you and I notice everything.
Oh, I can't stand bad continuity.
Yeah, me either.
I try to get somebody. I know somebody that's really good at continuity, and I tried to get that person. I knew 2. One just moved to Pennsylvania. Still to this day, I don't know why, but
Yeah, neither do I. That's a big.
Yeah, that's a big loss. And the other one, she's really good at continuity because I remember when we shot at a diner in town, and it was on Beaton too. I don't know if it's still in business or not. It's not the soda shop. But that's where we shot Lennon, was at the
Oh.
soda shop
Oh, that's
where
awesome.
where
Where
I
you
was
went when you were little.
when I was a kid. Uh,
Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
you know what?
Aw.
It fucking feels like it. Let me
Hey,
tell you.
he's not that much older than me.
So it's just, I mean, she's really good at it and everything, and I mean, it's just continuity. The biggest thing for me, continuity and sound.
Oh, sound's such a big one.
It
Sound hurts
Huge.
because if the sound sucks, it's ruined.
It is.
You know, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go in. You're gonna have to ADR it, and then I
But you
mean,
can tell, like even with
yeah, but also, and you gotta have. And I hope he's listening. You gotta have the right DP.
That is so true.
yes,
Yeah.
You gotta have the
Yes.
right
Well,
DP.
I
I'm
had the
tell-
right DP.
Yeah,
I will
you did.
announce to the world.
You did. You did have the right DP.
Yes, Josh Shreve. Hope he hears this. He was great.
Yeah, he was. He
Yeah,
was good.
he was.
Because if you don't have the right DP and the sound sucks and the continuity sucks, you might as well just
Yeah, my thing is
throw
like,
it away.
I'm huge on sound. I literally bring at least 3, no bullshit, 3 recording devices when I'm on set because I never trust one.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I literally have like the latest and greatest sound stuff just because like sound is so important. And most people don't think about that whenever they're shooting, but like yeah, I mean,
It's true.
But the continuity when we shot Hollow Road, it was how many years ago? 7.
Mhm.
God,
something like that. Yeah, it's been on.
yeah. It was 1 year. It was 1 year before I had the heart attack. Actually, 11 months before I had the heart attack. And it just when I was watching the car scene, and when I was driving the car, and then acting with Melina, and all that, I would see totally different outside of her window, and I'm going, why in the hell didn't we just like have a green screen there,
Yeah.
and just keep the same, keep the same scene the whole time, because to me that ruined it and everything. And actually, the best part to me, the best part of what we shot out there at the cabins in Arkansas, which
Where in
I
Arkansas?
hi Bismarck, hi Dawn and Gabe. Dawn, I'm glad you're doing well from your surgery. Go to the cabins; they're nice. Okay, that's my plug. So yeah, I told him I would give him a little mid roll. So anyway, and they're cheap. They're good cabins, but they're
Oh.
cheap, and it's nice out there.
What
Okay.
is Bismarck by?
Bismarck is by itself.
Oh.
Well,
Lake
no,
Gray.
Lake DeGray, Arkadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I mean, we would. It's all totally different scenes. I mean, out my side window and outside. I was going to say Lena's, Melina's window, and I just looked at it and said, "This just no, 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 not doing this. Don't want to do it. Nope." But actually, the best thing was with me, Taiwan. What's his last name? I forgot.
Taiwan's?
Taiwan's.
I don't know.
Smith. Taiwan Smith and Tom Young's. That was the best scenes, and everything. But anyway, this ain't about me, it's about you. But no, that's my thing, is continuity, sound. I think in order it would be sound, continuity, and DP. That oh my god.
Yeah.
And also the most important thing, Amber, shot list.
Yes.
That is the most. Oh my god! When I found out I didn't have a shot list, or we didn't have a shot list, I was fucking hot. And that's yeah. Anyway, again, it's about you, not me. So anyway,
Yeah, it's kind of hard for a DP to set up the shot if he doesn't have a shot list.
yeah. But if he says that he has it in his mind, that's bullshit. So
Because you won't have continuity. That was the problem.
yeah, and I know that on Corsicana y'all had some creative differences and everything. How did you handle them?
Oh, well, gosh.
This is what we're gonna do.
Ah.
We're gonna do it now.
Yeah, that.
Paying bills on this
That.
motherfucker. So you do this.
Yeah,
This is how it's gonna be.
right.
That's about right.
Pretty
no,
much. I'm like, hey, my name's gonna be
I-
associated with this motherfucker. Better be right.
I-
Better be good.
okay, well, that part's true too. So there was a little bit of that, a little bit of working together, a little bit of compromise. I don't know, we all work together great. So, I honestly, once again, we're still great friends, Robert, Ryan, Delaney, and I. So,
Right.
and Isaiah obviously did wonderfully, but any differences, we worked through really well. So I don't know what to say about that, but there was a little bit of I put my foot down about one thing. My scene's already pretty hard for some people to watch, and there was a little bit of talk about it being even longer, even a little more graphic, and
I know. I thought it was.
so
When I watched it, I thought it was. I thought it was the right length.
I think so too now. I think it's just right.
Yeah.
You want to establish how bad they are, and these things did happen. Every bit of the movie was based on true events. Bass Reeves arrested over 3,000 dangerous criminals. This isn't like today. These are people who are hunting him down too, with guns.
So it's like a real live John Wick.
Back in the Western
country.
days.
Yeah, Western John Wick.
Yeah, or Western John Wick.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
So y'all go check it out.
Yeah. It's
Now
a
you got
Western
context.
John Wick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isaiah Bass Reeves. See, I even called Bass Reeves Isaiah. Anyway, Bass Reeves would dress up in disguise, just like we show in the movie. We portray that. And I've actually got a great children's book I got off Amazon, and a lot of the things in the book we show in the movie. It's funny. So my kids, they have to do a presentation every week at school. So they were so cute. So it went down like this. Hello, class. I'm Bo McNutt, and I was in a movie, and it's rated R, so you can't watch it. So I'm
So
yeah, but I've watched it a zillion times because my mama
my mama's awesome and your mom sucks.
Yeah, something like that. And then he says, "So I'm going to tell you about this book." Anyway, it was funny.
Was it rated R too in the book?
No, no rated R on the book, but it's pretty cute. Anyway, I wish I had that book with me to show it because
I know that
pretty
would be
cute.
awesome. That
Yeah.
would be.
But we did really well working out any differences creatively and things like that. So
That's good.
That's good. Because sometimes it breaks up. Sometimes it breaks up a film crew. Sometimes it breaks up the actors. The actors just don't want to show up.
yeah.
And everything. So yeah, that's. Do you trust anybody in the film industry?
Hell no.
That's the first.
No.
I want to say that that's the first time she's said that through the whole podcast is kind of a on the verge of a cuss word. So hell.
That's not a cuss word. It's a place.
It's a what?
It's a place.
It's a place. It's a place.
It doesn't count.
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
It is a place.
Yeah. It's in the Bible.
Yeah, because most because most it's like I was telling Sarah a couple weeks ago. Most people, they have their own little cliques and they just shoot together. And every
Yeah.
once in a while they get lucky, and they get a known actor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't really say I was being silly, but there are certainly people I do trust. I trust Robert and Ryan. I mean, that's why we work together so well. I've got different people, new people I'm talking to. I trust them. There's some good people out there in this industry. And you're right. Sometimes they're hard to find, but they are in any industry. And, obviously the actors I'd worked with every one of them again. They were great. I mean,
right.
we had some really great crew members as well. A couple of them worked on Night Night and
hmm
CORSICANA. And some of them I might not work with again, but I don't dislike them. I like everyone I worked with. And
Yeah.
like I said, some people we can pick out. What is this? I'm scared. I'm scared to taste that.
It's apple pie.
Apple pie.
Yeah. All right, you can keep going. He's distracting you.
I know he is.
Sorry.
I smell it. I just smell everything. What is it? Oh, it smells amazing. Oh my word. Okay, I'll taste
Oh,
that.
her word.
Is that an Arkansas thing? Sometimes I say stuff and
That's
my
a West.
Texas
That's a
friends.
West Memphis, Arkansas thing.
Okay, here's something they all make fun of me for. Have you heard of? Are you ready? Have you heard of a bunkin party? Do you say that?
A bunkin party?
Bunkin party.
What the hell's a
Oh my
bunkin?
gosh, it's when you have your friends over and you all have a sleepover. It's a
Called a
bunkin party.
sleepover.
What?
No, it's a bunkin party. I'm telling
That must
you.
be an Arkansas thing.
I think it
Yeah,
is because that's what we all said.
I mean, it
It
makes
was
sense.
bunkin
Bunk
party.
bed, but like, who has bunk beds?
Oh, we do. I have a bunk bed. I have 2 sets of them. Anyway.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so what was that? That really does taste like
Homemade apple pie
oh.
moonshine.
Oh my word. Oh.
Oh,
okay,
her word.
I was sorry. I
Go for it,
did it
drink
again. Anyway,
It's a hot commodity. People
know,
gotta go nuts on those.
People are wanting to buy it.
People on their sets, they just get, our culture right now is hard. I mean, when I was growing up, everybody got along. I mean, obviously there were some fights or arguments or disagreements, but we're kind of pitted against each other. I think there's a lot against us with social media and things. It's hard. It's hard for kids. It's hard for that millennial age group who grew up with the first phones and parents didn't know how to
Don't
put
get me
any.
started on the millennials.
I know. I've got one too. But anyway, but once you sit down with somebody, even if you look completely different, most of the time you agree about more than 95% of things on earth you actually agree with. So I don't know. I think all the people I worked with were good people.
Yeah.
There were a couple disagreements and it's fine, but it's people move on and they're all good people and I don't have a problem with any of them. So there's that.
So there's
Yeah. After the show we talk.
All right.
Yeah, I tell you, I have a few. I have a few. I really do. Hey, and another advice is don't. There's a few good people in Austin, but just don't pull everybody out of Austin. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know that many people in Austin.
I know.
I really don't.
I think I know too many. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I haven't developed
San Antonio and Houston. I know quite a bit in LA and San Francisco and all that. And
Well,
so
I love San Antonio. That Riverwalk's great.
yeah,
I could walk around that thing all day.
yeah, San Antonio's good. Oh, which is, by the way, 187th I think it's the 187th year today.
Really? Of
Was it
what?
yesterday or today?
Of what?
Texas independence. No, the Battle of Alamo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Battle of Alamo. I think it was either yesterday or today.
Okay, I feel really bad. I didn't know that already.
Yeah. That was I heard that San Antonio was kind of busy, for yesterday, today. I think it was yesterday that it was the 187th year that it was the Battle of Alamo. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Why don't they do like 200 or like what 187? That's kind of
Because we're all Texans and true Texans, they
187 is
they
code for
they
death,
count
murder.
they count every year.
Exactly.
We're true Texans.
I've morphed from my West Memphis roots. I still claim Arkansas, but I'm Texan now.
Yeah.
Well, that's like
So-
me. I wasn't born in Texas, but I've lived most of my life here. Majority of my life here. Bought this house.
So look at it
1
this
year,
way: you
2
got a
years.
little bit of history.
Yeah.
There you go. 1835. 1835. I also know what happened in 1896
Then how come when I asked you the
in-
Texas quiz, you
in
failed?
Corsicana.
I know what happened in 1896. What are you thinking of?
I know what happened in 1896 in Corsicana.
The bakery.
Well,
The bakery happened.
the
That
ba-
is the
the
first
bakery-
year.
the bakery, and also some people were they were drilling for water, and they struck oil and natural gas.
Oh, right.
1896.
Oh, nice. Okay, I did not know that.
Ashley said, yeah, it was
Didn't know.
I
March
should
6th.
know that.
It was what?
So-
March 6th.
Yeah,
yesterday.
So it was yesterday. Yeah.
Oh,
We can't have too many
we'll,
parties on a
we'll talk about that after this too.
awesome.
So,
I'm gonna get some 70s, 80s. What years? I'm gonna get some Corsicana scoop. He's gonna give it to me.
there would be a lot. Let me tell you. So
I told him I need to know all the things.
All the things. Sound like Lena.
yeah,
I want to know all the things.
all the things about Corsicana and how it used to be and all that. And I remember in the 70s what the Palace Theater used to show.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
I saw I when me and my sister,
Words used.
I know I'm coming up with them, okay? When me and my sister, when we were kids, mom would take us to the Palace Theater, and that's where we saw like Cinderella and all that crap and all that. And-
Crap, those are the best movies ever.
yeah. Okay, they were back in the 70s,
Oh.
but and then the theater shut down and it reopened.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's making a face.
Not in a good way.
Uh-oh.
No, not in a good way. And at that time, I don't think the city owned the palace, and I know that they finally took over and everything. And so I've talked to Connie a couple times about the palace.
Hey, what's up, Marissa?
So hello, Marissa. So
yeah.
and like I said, I can tell you more after this. I just don't want to ruin the image of the palace.
No, never. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So was the palace the porn palace at one point?
Oh no.
Like I said, I don't want to ruin the
Oh,
image of
no.
the palace.
Devin, have you been to the palace?
He's been outside of it. He hasn't been inside of it.
Yeah.
If he went inside of it, he would go, "Holy shit, this is cool!" Because
is.
it's all original stuff.
That's one of the things I loved about Amsterdam and Dusseldorf and stuff. It's like the architecture and stuff. I'm literally like, I was filming and I was like looking at these buildings, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that building's separating from the
Right.
I'm like, that building's leaning forward. I'm like, oh shit, this is like gonna
Yeah.
be Turkey all over again. In
Right.
fact, there was a protest over there too.
Yeah.
that I filmed.
Yep.
Oh.
So
And-
What were they protesting?
it was all in Turkey.
Oh.
So I have no idea. So I'm gonna run it
Turkey? You mean Turkish?
Turkish, Turkey, whatever. it is.
Oh, you. Hey,
Gobble, gobble,
I
I
got
don't
to
fucking know.
correct. I got to correct. I got the correct.
Actually, I don't even know.
Good.
G. Ewart. The G stands for George.
No, it doesn't. Stands
So-
for genius.
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. George, Gaylord, Gavin, whatever you want to call
I
him.
scared her. I got nipped out again.
Well,
Oh, she didn't mean to. She loves me.
So, but
I woke her up. I didn't. It wasn't nice of me.
all right, okay, yeah. He said, "Go ahead,
uh-oh.
Marissa."
She said, I got to go. Devin hit me up later. A lot going on. Uh-oh. I hope everything's good with you. I haven't talked to you in a hot minute.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, when we went down there to shoot, my cousin Jill, remember the baseball shoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shot
That
down
was
there
awesome.
at
That
the
was fun.
park out there at what's it called now? Richland Chambers Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we it was right next to the lake and everything, and
Shit, I almost
he
bought
was
property out there.
and he
a couple
was
times.
my cousin owns property out there on Richland Chambers.
Yeah. Like,
Two of them. I think Mike does now.
so I almost bought property there. And then when Possum Kingdom opened up right after the fires, they're like,
Yeah.
dude, they were giving away property.
Right.
And I'm so like kicking myself I didn't buy because it like went through the roof.
Right.
Yeah.
But but Devin was, he was fascinated by the Methodist Church down there,
Oh.
across from HEB and
Oh yeah.
yeah, well, kind of down from HEB, but
Right.
and all that.
Kind of across.
And it's too bad that we couldn't go in there because if you go in there, you can still smell the cedar that is in that church.
Yeah,
I
it's
love that
pretty.
smell.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's a very nice church. I mean, if one of my cousins was listening, or whatever, they would say, no, First Baptist. No, I don't think First Baptist.
I go to the First Baptist when I'm there in Corsicana.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've been to too many funerals there.
Oh
My
yeah.
family, my whole family.
Oh.
Yeah, some at Corley's and some at Griffin's.
Yeah.
So, I know way too much about down there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but no, I mean, it's like I said, I used to hang out down there. And, I would, when I found out, about Robert being down there, I told Robert, I said, dude, I used to cruise 7th. Me and my sister, we used to cruise 7th. Oh, really? They don't do that anymore. Yeah, but they don't. It's always under construction.
Yeah.
And everything.
What
so.
do they do? I don't know what the teenagers do.
Now?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know what we
either.
did, but I don't know what they do. So, anyway.
Oh.
But yeah, like I said, I'll tell you more after this. I don't want to say too much about anything on here. So, but anyway, we hitting the 2-hour mark.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the thing, like in Amsterdam, there's a Van Gogh, there's a Banksy, there's a whole bunch of like artists and stuff that like I had to take art history and all this other stuff for obviously my major. So it was like I really wanted to go to, I just didn't have enough time. Like fuck. So now I got to go back at some point.
Darn.
When it's
Yeah.
warmer.
Well,
Now that
shit.
I know like the lay of the land, and then the hotel was baller that I had, except for the fucking internet, which they're gonna have a coming to Jesus. So I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I go, if I got to go up there and install my own router in my own fucking room, I'll do it.
You take
Show me where the wires are.
Just take your router next time, man. What the hell?
I'd have to have a plug into. That's the problem. I don't have where their Cat 5 is or Cat 6. I don't know what they're using.
All right, we'll take 5 and 6.
But you got to connect it somewhere.
Well,
I don't know where their base is or hub or whatever.
Well,
it can't be very close. I know that for a fact.
Ask the manager. I'm sure he'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm
probably
like,
not.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, hey, next time I come up there, make sure you fix your fucking internet.
Yeah, right.
Like I couldn't even like. That's why I couldn't upload photos. That's why I couldn't send anything out. It's because the internet was just horrible there.
Yeah. Yep.
And especially since I brought my Fire Stick and hacked my TV and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I couldn't even fucking watch anything. I was like, son of a bitch.
Well, that sucks. That sucks.
So I had to use my Galaxy Fold or whatever. Use the hotspot on that in order to watch like the UFC fights and all that stuff that happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but that costs a lot of money too.
Not on that phone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Not gonna tell you why.
no. I don't want to know why.
No, on my other phone, my personal phone, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a nice notification saying, "Hey, you're at your 3 gig bandwidth." And I go,
Yeah, I got that notification too.
I was like,
And
well,
I just paid the bill. So, you know?
Well, I didn't know. I was like, I have unlimited everything, and they said like supposedly when you travel overseas, like it carries with you, so
Yeah.
unlimited. So I think it's what they do is after like that 3, they start throttling, so like they start
Right.
dialing your shit back. Now my other phone, they didn't dial shit back because I know for a fact I was 20, 30 gigs probably worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Amber, it was nice having you.
Aw, thank y'all so much for having me.
So anytime that you wanna come back on or whatever and talk about the next project that I think
promote it, self-promote
Yeah.
it.
and the next project that I think is about to happen down there. Not about to happen, maybe a year, a couple of years or whatever. Come on in and talk about it.
Okay.
You have
I really had fun
no
with
idea what
y'all.
I'm talking about, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't know.
all
I'm
right, all right.
completely not in the loop.
Okay. right.
But yeah, I really did have fun with y'all. Thank you so much. This was a blast.
Oh yeah. Anytime.
Uh,
Like I said, anytime you want to come back, all you gotta do is just let us know, and we'll let you.
Well, y'all are great.
So,
And I love your little studio. It's perfect.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's absolutely perfect.
yeah, it looks bigger on.
It does.
Hey,
It's
you're not stealing
great.
my dog.
Yeah, your dog.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
going with me. I hate to tell you. I think she's just gonna follow me right to my car.
Yeah,
I
right.
footsie pet her the whole time.
Right.
When I stopped, I got like she doesn't like it when I wake her up. Whoops. I got a glare. See, we bonded.
Aw.
Oh.
Look, she reached out just to touch me. See?
She's so spoiled.
Yeah.
Such a little
Okay,
attention
yeah.
So sweet.
All right. Well, again, thanks a lot. Appreciate it and everything.
What do we got going on next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday we have Rebecca Kennedy.
All right.
Rebecca Kennedy. She's been on Criminal Minds. She's been on Law and Order, SVU, Esther. If you want to check her out,
Yeah.
she's great in that. She really is. She's great. The Book of Esther. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And she'll be promoting her recent movie, Witches. I can't remember, 4 Witches, 2 Witches, or something like that, and then Crust that they're doing a crowdfunding on. So yeah, Rebecca will be on next Tuesday, and that's it. She'll be not calling in, but she'll be coming in. From
she'll be in the studio, right?
She won't be in.
Oh, won't be in the studio.
She'll be in LA.
Oh God, hopefully she has good internet.
Yeah, she doesn't have Spectrum, so she's got good.
All
internet.
right, good.
Yeah. So we'll just have her come in through the studio and everything, and just like we did that one time when we had the ice storm, when it was me and Andy.
Yeah.
And us, and
I
think it would be better. I think it would be better that way.
Okay.
And so, in my opinion, so yeah, Rebecca Kennedy, and then let's see if Justin Medlock is listening. We have DJ Meds coming in at the end of March, and then Chuck Huber. Huber will be here April 4th. He's done Dragon Ball Z, the voiceovers for Dragon Ball Z, and a lot of anime characters and all that. And then I'm working on a few more.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So there's 2 that I'm really, really working on. And yeah.
And now that I'm back in town, I got to work on my comedian friends, get them.
Because
they're headlining and doing a bunch of shows.
That's cool, yeah. And we gotta get Rose.
Yeah.
Rose Catherine. And one of the ones that I I'm working on. She has one hell of a story to tell.
Ooh, I like those kind.
I sent you the link.
Everyone does.
No, she has one hell of a story to tell.
Oh, wow.
Believe me. So anyway, but yeah, we're talking and we're, seeing.
All right, well, make sure you get with Ashley and get it on the schedule and all that stuff, and then we can have all the bios and have everything ready.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm
Yep.
not after her.
Do
That
what?
would be intimidating.
Do what?
The one with a really good story.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't want to go next after that. That would
no,
be
me
intimidating.
personally, I wouldn't either. So anyway, so Tammy, if you're listening, yeah, that's it. So
Look,
I will be emailing you. So anyway, but yeah, that's it.
all right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Love you long time. Catch you next Tuesday.
All right, see y'all later on.
All right, everybody.
All
Appreciate
right,
you.
take care.
Later. Wrong button.